If I got a nickel for every hem that I put in for people through the years, I would be rich living on an island in Hawaii or Fiji or somewhere. Fiji. See, it's a good thing I don't live there. I don't even know how to say it. I'm going to show you the simplest way to put in a hem. You can do it yourself. Easy. You can tailor make your clothes. Easy. By doing this simple trick of a hem. All right. Here's the one I already did. See how nice it is? So I'm going to show you. And it's so simple that you can do it in 10 minutes. Well, maybe it would take you a little longer. But for me, it's 10 minutes. Okay, I'm getting my camera situated here because you're not going to watch me. You're going to watch my hands. Okay. Now, try your coat on and measure how shorter. I need 1.5 inch shorter on my sleeves. My arms must be shorter than, well, you know, if you're 6 foot and you buy a coat, you want the sleeves to be long enough. So they can't do it for everybody perfect. All right, you measure 1.5 inch. It even has, if you have a little ruler like this, it has a little guide there. But if you don't have a ruler, you can use even a piece of paper. I saw my mother once get a piece of paper and cut it to the right length that she wanted, and then she just used that for a measure. So you cannot even use that for an excuse. So you go around and pull it tight like this, and 1.5. Pin it. If you don't have a needle and thread, my gosh, go to the Dollar Tree, go to Family Dollar. Even the grocery store has a needle and thread. And start having supplies that you can use and you need in your life. Practical use. And be sure you stretch this so that, you know, you have it in the right place. Okay. Pin it. Now this is the correct untangle it, so you're starting at the beginning. Always start here at the seam, right here, okay? I got my needle ready ahead of time. Thread it with double thread. Lick your fingers. Put it around like this and twist it, and it will be your knot. Pull it down, knot. Okay, here we go. Go the seam of the coat and pull it up like this. I like to do it twice just to make sure. Now you're not going through the coat sleeve, you're just going through the seam on the side, and then you can take that pin out. We don't need it anymore because we've already tacked it. All right. Is the light good enough? Can you see it? I like to hide my stitches. So I like to go in the hem, but you don't have to do that if that's too difficult for you. Now, I'll get up close. Pick a little pick of the coat sleeve. And then I like to go through the hem of there. You don't want to take a big old hunk like that because then it will show. You just want to take a little one and then go down probably about between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch, and then pick another little pick and go through. Now, if by chance you had to cut it and you don't have an existing hem here to go into, then you just pick a little pick and then just leave it open and come down here. Pull it through. And now we get to take the pin out because it's in our way. We don't want to get stuck. Okay. I've only been at it 4 minutes. And then pick the sleeve and then pick the coat. Pick the sleeve, pick the coat. Pick the sleeve, pick the coat. Pick the sleeve. I'm saying that because when I started sewing, that's how I had to keep saying it to myself. Whatever I was doing, pick the coat, pick the sleeve. You just do it like that. Pick the coat and pick the sleeve. Now, when you're halfway through, I like to make a knot in it. Take your pin out. I like to do this when I'm halfway through. And then see the loop, and then come through here, do it twice, and pull it. And that will give a knot right here, so that if part of this comes out, you're still going to be secure, and it won't all fall out and be embarrassed in front of all of your friends that your hem is out. All right, so now pick the coat, and now pick the hem part. Pick the coat, and then pick the hem. Am I saying that right? You take a little bite of the coat, and then you come back into the hem turn-up. Now see how simple that is? What's your excuse? You could do it for anything. You could do it for your hem in your pants at the bottom. You can do it for children. And then if they grow, this is easy to take out. And then you just can pull the thread out and let it down if you're wrong or if you grow, if your child grows. And it's easy. I'm gonna have to leave in just a little bit. And I had time to do this. And when you're doing it, go like this every once in a while to pull it, to make sure you're not doing it too tight, and then it will look horrible and gathered. So pull that sleeve. Some things aren't, stretchy. And here you come to the end. Well, that was lucky. I picked just the right amount of thread to do the whole thing. Sometimes you have to rethread. And then you do your knot down here. Make it a little loop. Don't go through all the way. And then go through it twice. Pull it tight. And then take your needle and go like this all the way through, because you want to hide your tail. And then you cut it. So the tricks for a master is stretch as you go, so it won't be tight, and hide your tail. Those are two professional things. Okay, now look how it looks, how nice it looks. Now, if you really cared, and if it was a lighter weight fabric, you should press this down, iron it. But this doesn't matter because it's wool fabric. Okay, so just do it.